Hello, my friends. So today's date is October the 19th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date, or this is an anniversary date, or this is a sacred or special event date. This is a reading for the year. This is a four-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance this year, and an outcome card or synopsis card about where is this really going, or is there some deeper meaning to this. The general energy card for the year for October the 19th is the mirror. And what is the mirror except the recognition that, the understanding that we, come into these bodies and we break apart into thousands of little mirrors, and we are here to reassemble ourselves in a sacred mirror, in a sacred looking glass, in a sacred understanding where we put the missing pieces and the missing broken, cracked mirrors back together again. And how do we do that? Well, we can look outside of ourselves and look to see the people and events that we agree with and honor and can emulate, and we can look outside ourselves to see the people and the events that we can go, no, that's not where I'm at, and that's not who I choose to be. So reflection is one of the key points for a mirror. It's also self-reflection is one of the key points for the mirror. So this is a year of self-reflection. The other side of the mirror is mirrors distort and mirrors warp, and mirrors can throw back to us shadows and light that aren't very clear. So there is another understanding that says sometimes we need to put the mirrors aside. We need to stop looking at ourselves in comparison to others outside of ourselves, in comparison to our religion, in comparison to our wife or our husband or our children, in comparison to our family, in comparison to our social groups, in comparison even to ourselves. Oh, I'm not as good as I was then. I'm not, we can have a lot of negatives in those statements. So instead of looking outward, maybe it's time to shut off the mirror and stop looking outward and really go inward and become quiet and listen to what your true soul and your true pain is talking to you about. They're the same thing. Your true pain is here to heal you. You are here to heal the true pain and recognize it as a teacher for you and something that will give you great insight and great growth if you allow it to. So the mirror is all about self-reflection this year. And what are you being reflective about this year? Your challenge is the star. So the star is one, it's that mystical place of really feeling a great trust in the universe, a great trust that you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, that you are guided, that you come in with some kind of star pattern to direct you, to help you to do your healing work and find your enlightenment, and that you can generally if you can relax into the stars' belief and trust that you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, then you can be at peace and you don't have to worry and you don't have to project and you don't have to fear the past fears coming forward to create the same hell that you might have felt you created before or was created before through you. So it's all about that projection of self. So your challenge is to be in trust. Your challenge is to think that you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Your challenge is to be safe, to feel safe, and to feel like someone backs you and loves you and wants you to succeed. So this is all about that. I think that sense of abandonment versus that sense of being sacred in truth and fully, and recognizing that the mirror that is broken still has some pieces missing for you that connects all the dots together, that says you are a vital and valuable source of uniqueness and authenticity in this on this earth at this time. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. That can be a big purpose or a small purpose. It doesn't matter. You have a purpose within yourself to let yourself be in this world, and to think that you have some kind of uh, guidance there. And that is really kind of the action you need to take. It comes from the horse. And for me, the horse is a lot of different things, but horses, equanimity and trusting that everybody has a rightness to their path, that everybody has a rightness to their place in the world, that every color of the horse is an equal horse. No, horses don't judge each other because they have different colors. Why do we? So there's different abilities and different strengths. They work with each other. They protect themselves with each other. They ride themselves in their herds. So this is a lot about recognizing that we're in this together, recognizing that you have a value, recognizing that you have a form that you need to do. And the horse's other significant part is the horse is about power, the power to move across the land, the power to help people, other people, to move their baggages, their carts, their lives across time and space, to make life easier for them, to allow them to travel. So maybe this is a card about travel. Maybe this is a card about you needing to physically travel. It could be a card that says maybe you need to physically help other people in order for you to feel like you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, getting out of your mind and getting out of your worry and doing something for someone else is a very powerful means of self-reflection that will lead you to a stronger and wiser place within yourself. The other side of the horse is horses. Hides, their skin was put on drums because many native peoples believed horse helped them to travel not only on the earth but through the ethers, and would take them to sacred places in the ethers to get information, to attain wisdom, and to then bring that wisdom back to the people. So the horse was a shamanic assistant, and the horse drum was a medicine man's tool to go into trance, to ride the waves of the ethers to another world, to look at, in that world, the reflection of this world, to look in that world to see what words of wisdom, what energies might be presented to it, what guides and guardians might be shown to them, to then bring back that information to assist humanity, to assist all horses, to assist all colors, to assist all beings. So maybe this is a powerful year of learning what your healing practice is that is going to help others along the way. So look to see what kind of healing practices show up for you this year. Look to see what kind of mirrors might be poking at you saying, oh, I want to be an urologist. I want to be a medicine person. I want to take people on trance drumming journeys to meet their spirit guides and get information. I want to study this. I want to go there. I want to experience this culture. I want to, it's an allowance to put some new puzzles in front of yourself and some new puzzle pieces, some new mirror pieces that can reflect something different back to you than what you've been stuck in and what you've been worried about and what you've been self-negating about, because this is all about self-negation. And until you find a way to get rid of some of the bad framing that you put yourself in, that you're unworthy or you're unlovable or you're incapable or you're too bad or you're too evil or you're too abominable or you don't, and nobody loves you or nobody supports you and the universe doesn't support you, and all those old words, they don't work. That's a tiny piece of a cracked mirror. And you got to get rid of that tiny piece of a cracked mirror and expand it and allow the mirror to be a bigger picture and allow the mirror to be a more sacred picture of you being holy and you being wise and you being connected to spirit and you being connected to a rhythm and a time of your own growth and your own enlightenment and your own pace. So this is about learning to trust where you're at. If you're on a plateau, you have to just breathe and ride it out. If you're on an upward swing, let yourself rise, but don't get attached to the highs because you'll just want to keep repeating them as an addiction. But also don't get attached to the lows because the lows will not always stay low. We ride a wave of understanding of highs and lows. We ride a pitch of like and dislike. We ride a roller coaster of awareness of ourselves. And sometimes our awareness is really awareness of very dark and heavy thoughts about ourselves. And sometimes it's an awareness of bliss and love and magic and possibilities. And the star is one of the greatest possibilities in our lives. And you're at a very significant point of finding your way, of touching yourself on that magical, on that mystical level that says, wow, I am all that is. I am everything and everyone doing the same process together. And as I help myself and as I help another, do I start to bridge and see a wider view of myself. So blessings be this year. Blessings be in you finding your star. Blessings be in your search for truth and support and authenticity. Blessed be in your mystical experiences. Let the horse be your passageway. Let it take you to where you need on land, a new land. Let it take you on where you need as a new understanding on the heavenly realms, on the psychic realms, on the subconscious realms that want to come forward to help you and help everyone. So blessed be to the mirror. It's going to show you a lot this year. Don't keep yourself fragmented. Don't keep yourself warped in the mirror. Allow the mirror to drop for a while and go into the silence and ride the horse and let the horse take you to that place where everything is available to you for a wiser sight and not just a simple shard of experience that can be limited in itself until it's put together into a bigger, beautiful picture. Aho Mitakuyasan.